What is up, guys? It's your boy Nick Torius, back again with another video. I said I'm back again with another video. And today I'm going to be talking about influence and how to be an influencer, right? So smash the like button, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new. Let's get into it. So, nowadays it's 2021, right? Like when I'm making this. And everyone is obsessed with, I want to be an Instagram influencer, a YouTube influencer, a TikTok influencer. Everyone wants to be an influencer, right? That's why. Because influencers make a lot of money, right? They always be showing like, oh, look how much bread I made, look how much money I made, right? What happens is we all want to be influencers. We ain't got no influence, right? like why would someone want to be an influence by you? Because they think you're cool, right? There's this interview when I used to try to be a rapper. There was an interview I would see, right, that I watched one time, and it was this dude was explaining how I think it was like 50 Cent or something, or P. Diddy, and he said basically that in order for someone to be influenced by you, you have to either be real or you got to be cool, right? Like they gotta be either want to be you or you just gotta be real. Like you gotta be the truth. Like be who you really are, right? Like be truly who blank, which is you. Just be truly yourself, right? A lot of people probably don't fuck with you, right? A lot of people will probably just don't fuck with you. And you know what it is? Now that I think about it, I feel like what real influence is the energy, right? Is vibes. Like me, right? Take me for example. I make these videos because what I'm really giving, like you might hear words from the videos, but what you're getting for real is the vibe, right? Like there's a lot of people that I listen to every day. Somewhat is for the information, but for a lot of reasons why I listen to somebody every day is because of their vibe, right? Like my intentions for these videos is to put them out and just put out my vibe so that whoever like resonates with it, like whoever resonates with it will watch it, right? Like whenever I do interviews, it's like a kind of a gauge, right? It's kind of a gauge of like my vibe plus the person I'm influencing's vibe plus like whoever is vibing with it, right? And that equals the views, that equals whatever, that equals the engagement and all that stuff, right? It's the same thing for everyone else. So you're basically just putting out your vibe out, your vibe. And if someone vibes with you, that means that you guys are in balance. I feel like a vibe is just like is a balance, right? Because like when we think of vibes, I feel like the easiest way to think about it is music, right? I used to be a sound engineer. I mean, I still know how to do it, but I was engineering music, and like music has waveforms, right? Like like frequencies. Music has frequencies, amps, all that, amplitude, all that stuff, right? If you know about music, you know that music is all air, right? Music is the vibration of air. It's a vibe, just like I was saying, vibes, right? And sometimes music can be your vibe because it has like different waves, like it's wavy. Like it has like there's like sine waves, saw waves. I forgot all the other ones. Whatever. There's like different types of waves, right? All those waves add up to create a certain sound, and that's the music you like, right? Like including the voice. The voice is all air. Your diaphragm, right? It's how you control your air. So music is all air, and our vibes, the vibes that we give out, is the way that we breathe in our air. Everybody is music, right? We are all music. That's why when we when we get high, or we get trip or we trip out, or on acid or something, or like like on drugs, music sounds way better, because the drugs, what it does is that it kind of alters our vibe, right? And when we listen to music, it kind of puts us in that same vibe. Like I remember one time I was super high, right? And I was listening to this one song, and I always enjoyed this one part a lot, but then I was listening to it so high, and it's like I became, like when I was on acid, right? When I was on acid, I became the music. It's like I was the music, and I was like, damn, what the fuck? It's like I am this sound, and it's like I was able to see the fucking notes and shit and the staffs, and I understand that's how they get that's where they got that shit from, right? It's like they didn't just invent it, like, oh look, this will be easier. Like, no, nigga, all that shit's already fucking there, right? It's just we are just uncovering it, right? Everything is just like we're digging it out, you know. So, you know, all this, just like math is already there. It's just we just uncover it. So yeah, what was I saying? So influence, right? Basically with influence, what I'm saying is that it's got to be your vibe, right? Like, you have to have a good vibe. A lot of times, a lot of us have weird vibes, we have negative vibes, or we have positive vibes, right? One person, for example, that I'll say has some influence on me, I guess, would be Adam22, right? Like, I fuck with Adam's vibe. Like, a lot of stuff he says is just funny as fuck. Like, he's a funny dude, and you can see, like, a lot of things I do is like, I kind of not like to emulate him, but you know, I did copy him. I did copy the nigga, right? And everyone would always say, oh, you're like a Walmart no jumper. It's like, yeah, I understand. I will watch No Jumper every fucking day. So guess what? Our vibes aligned, right? I aligned with his vibes. Like, I met him before a couple times, and he was chilling dude. So, but you know, I haven't really like spent that much time with him. But I you know, just like just listening to interviews, I just understand, like, okay, you know, I fuck with this dude. He's funny as fuck. He's chilling. It's like that vibe influenced me, right? It's the vibes. Just like listening to it every day, just like influenced me, like, oh, you know, I'm starting making interview videos. And I would listen to a lot of Elliot Host too, right? And Elliot Host influenced me a lot. And I was like, damn, you know, he has a good vibe. Like, a lot of dudes have his same message, right? A lot of dudes can say, I say a lot of the same stuff he says, but I get nowhere near the amount of views he has right now, right? Like, right now, at the point I'm at, he has way more views. He's been doing it way longer, right? But I resonate with his vibe. Like, his vibe is like, okay, I understand, you know, like, he's doing real shit. So he influenced me a lot. Like, a lot of my ideas come from him, and like other people I listen to, right? Like, that's why I'm even making this video right now, because I was just listening to Elliot Host's videos, and you know, he influenced me to do this, right? That's why they have the ads, right? That's why they have ads on their videos, because it's like when I listen to Adam and he's like, oh, Manscaped, man, get your balls right, right? Or my bookie. Like, I was literally thinking, like, you know what? Should I start sports betting? Like, I don't even watch. I've never watched sports, bro. Never watched sports. But then Adam's like, oh, my bookie, and he got me into thinking, like, maybe we should start betting on sports. I don't even know shit about sports. But that's basically what influence is, right? Influence is basically just, because you got to be able to be seen as a cool person, right? Even he says it, the coolest podcast in the world, and he literally said that, right? He literally manifested it. He just by saying it. This is the coolest podcast in the world. That's crazy. What was I saying? But yeah, when I was in school, because this is a story I was remembering when I was thinking about the video. There's this dude named Gio in my school, right? And I remember everybody would always talk about him because he had like the most expensive shoes. Everyone in my school was a sneakerhead, right? So like, not everyone, but like all the people I hung out with were all sneakerheads, right? We're all into clothes, we're all into fashion and all that shit. And we would see what he was wearing, and I would notice him like rocking some shit, right? Like, he would like retweet some shit on Tumblr or like on Facebook, and niggas would be wearing that shit, right? Niggas would be like, oh, Gio got this, so I'm gonna copy it. But then a lot of times people were like, oh, I don't want to copy him. So it's like, if you hear a dude say, I don't want to copy him, that's because he knows that he has influence on him, but he doesn't want to succumb to it, right? He doesn't want to subject himself to like the influence, because he knows that the influence is there. So you know, it's like a test to his manhood. But yeah, with that being said, I hope you learned something. Like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe to the Patreon and follow me on Instagram at Torius, and answer your question in another video. Peace.